Hey kid, something happened to my eyes. What did you do to my eyes? Everything just keeps getting a little bit closer for no reason. I'm freaking out.
What on? What?
It's like I keep getting these quick zooms. It won't stop.
Oh, it's because you're from the Terran Empire, from the Mirror Universe.
You ready to talk some movies, Brennan?
Yeah, okay.
Well, let's go! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth!
Hi, welcome to the Corrupted Youth Podcast. I am Dan.
And on this day, unfortunately, I'm Brennan.
We're a father and son duo that covers the latest blockbusters, classic genre films, and the schlockiest of golden age VHS rental store flicks in...
Oh, a spoiler-heavy fashion.
Yeah, and sometimes we do really interesting streaming movies.
Yeah. Thank God this didn't get a theatrical release.
What, are you kidding me? This would have cleaned house. What a waste.
So it would have made $31 billion.
$31 billion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new record.
Yeah.
It got 31 streams. Oh yeah. So
So yeah, we're covering a doozy.
yeah, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I guess.
New Year's.
This was Brennan's choice for a holiday movie.
Yeah. Well, I don't know many Christmas movies, but I know lots of bad movies.
I mean, if anything, it's nice to take a little break from horror, I suppose.
Yeah. And it's part of a franchise we're both very passionate about, so.
For real. So, yeah, in case you didn't really know, because I don't know if I'm putting the Star Trek in the title. I don't know if it is in there. It's kind of in...
I don't think it is. I think it's just Section 31.
It's kind of on the logo, though. It's very tiny in one of the letters.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah. I mean, they could have left it out.
Ooh, for sure. Should have just left the whole movie out.
I wanted out the whole time. So I guess, yeah, we're just exposing a little bit of our opinions on this right away.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll find some fun. Maybe through discussing Section 31, we'll just find the fun. Will we, though? Right in, corruptedyouthpod@gmail.com.
I think it doesn't help that before going into this movie, we both are not fans of Section 31 as a concept.
Sure. Okay.
Because I think maybe we should explain Section 31.
Yeah, I feel like
here.
I feel there's going to be a whole lot of needing to explain a lot of things. So before we get into that,
yeah,
do you want to go over the letterboxd info?
Oh, God, yeah. I want to see what the review is looking like on this.
We're not worried about them, Brennan. We're worried about us. Plus, we got to give our listeners some information that's vital to their understanding of where this is all coming from.
It is labeled Star Trek Section 31.
Star Trek :
yes, : Star Trek colonoscopy Section 31. Let's see. To protect the light, they fight in the shadow. That's our little tagline. Emperor Philippa Georgiou joins a secret division of Starfleet tasked with protecting the United Federation of Planets and faces the sins of her past. Yeah?
I guess, yeah.
I'll just throw this in there. It's got a 1.7. 1.7 stars.
That's
Shockingly
the
high.
average?
Yeah.
That's the average.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me, just out of curiosity, I know we don't put a lot of stake in IMDb anymore, but let's look it up on there. Let's see here. 3.8 out of 10.
On what? IMDb?
Yeah.
Wow, really? 3.8?
Yeah.
I never trust IMDb. They must get like bots reviewing or something. I feel like the numbers skewed every time I see.
Well, I think it's just kind of garbage, and that's why I stopped using that as a source. I mean, I still have it because sometimes it's just convenient to look up.
Yeah.
You know, I use it more for like, who was this actor? What else were they in? Letterboxd for me is more about reviewing things, and I take a little more stake in the reviews on there because I feel they're a little more accurate to my taste anyway.
Yeah, well, let me read just a couple of these reviews
Oh,
that I've seen real quick. 1.5 stars by Benjamin. This summer, Michelle Yeoh is girl boss Hitler in the woke CIA. And then
what?
Brandon Shea says, do yourself a favor and instead of watching this, just slam your testicles in a car door. Let's throw those two in there. Oh, I guess I should read off some of these actors too.
I mean, I guess. Yeah. Writers and directors and whatnot. We got to, who's getting the blame?
Yeah. I think I would want to look at the writers for that.
Producers.
We got Michelle Yeoh as Philippa Georgiou, our main character.
So this is her coming off of her big Oscar win.
Right, for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And this was originally slated to be a series starring her. However, that Oscar win, yeah, you don't need to be doing this as a series.
Yeah.
She didn't need to be doing this as a movie.
Yeah.
Must have been a contractual obligation.
We got Omari Hardwick as Alok Sahir, who's like the main guy for Section 31.
Oh, Beardle guy?
Yeah. Sam Richardson as Quasi, who's the shapeshifter dude. Casey Roll as Rachel Garrett, that was the Starfleet lady. Sven Roygrok, it's a sick last name, as Fuzz, who
stole the entire movie for everybody. Everyone's favorite character.
Yeah. I really had to include who is who, like describe the character with the name because I know, like me, I don't remember.
Oh, that's okay for
any
this
of those
one.
names.
That's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just probably going to kick him around a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for that. I guess I'm sorry, Trailer Machine. It's okay, Trailer Machine. Just come on, do us a solid. It's
just this once.
It's the holidays, Trailer Machine. Trailer Machine. Come on. We'll give you a hug. All right. Play the trailer now.
Here's a customer.
Hoping for a word with you.
Bring him. What are you doing in my space station?
I'm giving you a chance to get back in on the action on a galactic scale.
What a cute idea. The only way this works is if I know exactly what I'm dealing with.
We're facing a threat unlike anything Starfleet's ever seen.
Billions of lives are at stake. Gather your people. We're gonna need every one of them.
31 is a Black Ops division. Spy work.
It's just a place for people to bend the rules.
Starfleet is here to make sure no one commits murder.
Whatever you believed your mission was, it's worse than you thought.
How do we stop it?
We work together. Then don't get dead. I'll try my hardest.
You ready? Let's get messy.
You don't answer her questions directly, she will punch you in your face.
What? You said that she was going to be doing the face punching!
I lied.
You have no idea what you've started.
This is gonna be bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We survive together.
We need to give Trailer Machine like a treat of some sort. Like have it play some trailers that are really good, you know?
Yeah, I guess maybe we should just start watching better movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did watch They Live, and that was
Amazing.
yeah. So that's riding high.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get down low.
Real low.
Happy holidays, everyone. But hey, we're probably gonna have some fun with it, so keep listening.
Yeah.
So why don't you do your best to explain Section 31 for those who are not as versed in Star Trek lore?
Okay. First, quickly on Starfleet. Starfleet is a branch of the Federation of Planets, which is a big conglomerate of a bunch of different planets and civilizations. It's a complete utopia. Everyone gets along on Earth, at least just on Earth. At the very least, there's no money. Like, we've overcome money issues. Any sort of bigotry is gone. It's a complete utopia. And Starfleet is just the Federation's exploratory and peacekeeping, I don't know, kind of quasi-military, not military, Navy.
Yeah,
They operate like a
Space
Navy. Yeah.
Mostly devoted to just space exploration.
Science.
Yeah.
And peacekeeping.
Going around, solving problems, just being generally cool people. It's, as I've seen it described, and it's definitely a known thing, is luxury gay space communism.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that descriptor.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Because it is fabulous.
It really is.
So, yeah, I think we recently went on a rant, didn't we, about Star Trek being woke or something, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. It's probably in a previous episode, but it's not. It's always been that way. It's
always
fine.
been ahead of its time.
It's just always about the best of us, being the best, and helping everybody else out.
Yeah.
Not being a jerk.
So then we have Section 31, which was introduced in Deep Space Nine. Probably the worst thing Deep Space Nine ever did. All right. It's up there. It's up there at the very least. But Section 31 it's Starfleet, but it's who gets the dirty jobs done. It's who breaks the rules. This ain't your daddy's Starfleet.
As that one review said, they called it woke CIA. It's just the CIA, basically.
It is just pretty much the CIA. Yeah.
Somebody at some point in time thought, if you're going to have an organization this big, you're going to have to do some shady, terrible things in order to maintain the utopia.
No.
I
mean, yes, that is what happened. But that's in response to that. No, it's silly. The basis of it is silly that you have to do dirty work.
Yeah. We need dark ops.
Yeah. And at least within Deep Space Nine, not many people know of Section 31. They're more of a rumor, and officially they don't exist. No one in Starfleet Command will acknowledge the existence of Section 31.
So doesn't Section 31 go back to the era of the show Enterprise, which is before
Yeah.
The original series from the 60s.
Yes. Yeah. They do. I don't know if they outright say Section 31, but there's a guy who looks and dresses like he's in Section 31 and is all evil and secretive and trying to do the bad thing to do a right thing and just trying to manipulate one of the crew members.
And
so, yes.
Yeah. And also later on, they just like straight up gave them like comm badges and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's not very secret if everybody could just see that you're in the secret force.
And Star Trek Discovery also had a decent bit of Section 31 in it. That show ties in directly to this movie.
Yes, this is a spin-off of the Star Trek Discovery show, which was very mixed as far as reception goes. It's one of the more recent series. I think it came out 2016.
Yeah. It wrapped up only
2017.
Only some years ago.
Yeah, just recently ended.
Which I'll say, first 2 seasons, pretty hot garbage, especially that second season, stinky poo-poo garbage. But seasons 3 and 4 were really good. I did enjoy them quite a bit. Season 5 too was all right.
I'll agree.
So I think it really picked itself back up, which I don't hear a lot of people talk about because they got trashed on in the beginning.
Yeah, again, it was it's the woke Star Trek,
which is that show's the least of that show's problems.
For sure.
It's probably the best part of that show, honestly.
I mean, inclusion is like diversity is what Star Trek is.
Yeah.
What it's always been about. So I don't get where, because that was a hot button topic when that show came out. And it was like, what were you watching for the last few decades? Seriously.
And it's not like, I think what Star Trek does really well is it takes kind of the morals of the time and the public's, views on everything, and it doesn't match it, it pushes it. So all the people getting mad, you're just getting left behind. What did Spock say? Change is the essential process of all existence. So yeah, complaining about woke, you can get over it. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I suppose we should get to this movie, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure more Trek stuff will come up as we move along.
For sure. Oh, but real quick on Philippa Georgiou, because this is also important. She is from the Mirror Universe, which is a parallel universe where everyone's evil. Instead of Starfleet being super inclusive and unifying a bunch of alien races, they're evil Nazi overlords, basically.
Yeah, it goes by the name the Terran Empire.
Yeah, and they're super evil. Like Nazis are the easiest one-to-one comparison.
we made eye contact, and we'll just leave it at that for now. So anyways, yeah, it's just a bunch of selfish, terrible people.
Mm-hmm. And our main character was the Emperor of...
Keep that in mind.
The Emperor of the entire thing.
But through means of that show, I guess they tried to redo Mirror a little bit here and there. But it's really hard when you have somebody who's worse than the worst you can think of in our current history.
Yes. Yeah, she outranks everyone who's come before her.
Yeah, like they're nothing. Like this is on a interplanetary scale.
Yes.
Atrocities.
Yeah.
On the regular, not good.
Yeah. Don't you want to root for her?
Yeah. Wow. Just my favorite character. Yay. It's an odd choice.
It's so, yeah.
And I get people liked her on the show and they liked her character.
I did.
I mean, some fun moments, but then every once in a while you just are like, yeah, this feels weird.
Yeah, like I would like laugh at her funny quips or something, and then in the back of my mind I'd be like, Space Hitler. Super Space Hitler. She is super Space Hitler.
Like literally worse than the Empire in Star Wars.
Easily.
way worse.
Easily worse. Yeah, totally true.
So yeah, this movie, that's our star. That's who we're rooting for.
Which this movie, well, let's get into it. It opens up with young Philippa Georgiou in the mirror universe returning home. And both her parents are really excited to see her. Their little brother's there.
Yeah, just living dirt poor on some podunk planet.
Yeah.
Like they live in a hut, basically.
In a tent.
It's not even a hut.
Yeah.
Sub hut. Just tent.
It's a yurt at best.
Well, I think that's being kind as well.
Yeah, actually.
Not anyway.
But yeah, she comes back and they're like, Philippa, like, what happened? Is it over now? Like, is your training or whatever done?
How were the Hunger Games?
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, Philippa was like, yeah, it was a bunch of us, and then we had to like go through all these challenges and like kill each other or whatever, but I made a friend. And then we get some slow-mo close-ups of her and some dude, some hunk man, going through the Terran Hunger Games together.
Barely. You don't really get any clips of that. It's just like them just talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like, wow, we did the thing, huh?
Yeah.
Can you believe that we did the thing?
Black backdrop with like some yellow spotlight on them. But she goes on to say like, oh, there was just one test left, one final thing to do before I can be crowned the emperor. I have to remove this weakness that I have. My loyalty should only be to the empire, and her family dies off because they got poisoned by Philippa. Great main character. Love her. Isn't she the best? So she kills her family.
And like instantly, like people just start beaming in to be like, hey, you did it.
Yeah. Big waves of soldiers beam in because thankfully their farmland was very flat with no obstruction. So
it's helpful, you know?
Yeah. If they're in like a mountainous region, man, you can't beam in a bunch of people. Like if they're in like a jungle or something, you can't beam in like 4,000 soldiers in big groups.
It'd be awkward.
Yeah, it would be awkward. What if you get beamed up on top of a tree?
Oh, I got beamed in the stick and poking me in the butt.
Yeah. Get beamed right into a thorn bush. That stinks. But yeah, they show up, and I guess the old emperor shows up, and she's like, oh, you did it. Here's your crown. You're the new emperor.
Which I had no idea this was even a thing.
I had no idea this is... I would have expected it to be like, you just rise the ranks until you're emperor, and then you know, sit there until someone backstabs you and takes your spot.
And in all previous versions of what we're shown from the Mirror Universe, that's basically how they operate. Is like everybody's just trying to outdo someone else and just screw their pals over to get more power.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you'd think it would work on some type of system like that, but like, no, apparently just Hunger Games, which I don't know. Doesn't really make any sense, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But hey, then we get this whole thing where it's like a file on her being explained by Control, which is like how would you describe Control? It's normally like a computer system that made decisions for Starfleet, like helped organize stuff. It was like an AI.
Yeah, it was an AI. A lot like in our terms of an AI too, where it wasn't like conscious. But yeah, I would like make decisions for Starfleet, and Section 31 ended up using it a lot, and it was a whole big thing of it. And
it became evil.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so yeah, we get Control explaining a little bio on Philippa, and we'll just make that a clip because I don't want to say it all.
This is Control with a priority message for Alpha Team Leader. Your subject is Emperor Philippa Georgiou, former ruler of the Terran Empire. It's in a parallel universe with the most criminal population in recorded history. Even there, Georgiou had the market cornered on atrocities. In 2257, she was brought to our universe and joined Section 31. But after a few years, we lost contact. Recently, Giorgio was spotted using an alias in the border territory outside Federation space, where we're tracking a new threat on the black market. This is where your team comes in. Federation treaty forbids us from crossing over that border, which means Starfleet cannot get its hands dirty. You and your 31 team will go in, make contact with Giorgio to help identify and neutralize the threat. But make no mistake, this dog bites. So watch your backs. You have 24 hours to complete the mission. Get to work.
Well, there you have it. Kind of stuff we've covered, kind of not.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Bleeps and bloops. A whole lot of unnecessary, flashy graphics. And then we can get into all the fantastic whooshes and zooms of this entire movie where, like, if you wanna wipe for a scene, expect a whoosh noise.
Yeah. This is where the editing really shows itself. The editing in this movie is awful. Like, as we're talking about this, just imagine the entire time, randomly, and I'm telling you, randomly, there will just be a little digital zoom. Just a little quick digital zoom.
A whole lot of digital shaky cam
Mm-hmm.
for no
Yeah.
good reason, and a lot of quick edits too that are unnecessary. Like
Mhm.
you don't need them.
I would love to know the average shot length time for this entire movie. The average has to be like 2 seconds. Like, it's crazy. It's really insane. It cuts so much.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so then we're on a space station and this is where our star is, and we're introduced to her by her eating a human eyeball.
Gotta love her.
That's my favorite. I love it
Isn't
when
she-
my heroes just eat eyeballs for fun.
She's so great.
And then oh yeah, there's also well, she gets into a space drug deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's always fun too.
Yeah, that's the first thing that we see of her.
Yeah.
This
and-
man approaches her and is like, "Hey, I got some cool drugs. Do you want some?" And she does drugs right there.
Yeah. It's like glitter.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, this is after her supposed redemption on the previous show. So it's pretty jarring, but it does make sense for her character.
I guess, yeah. I mean, sure.
But yeah, she clocks it. Philippa clocks it pretty quick. She's like, "Yeah, you're not just like a drug dealer. You're part of Section 31, and you got a bunch of other agents running around the bar." And then we get like a bunch of cuts of like introducing all the characters.
You want me to play that as a clip? Like her explanation of it?
Sure.
All right. Here's a clip.
What is Section 31 doing in my space station? You think I don't know an agent when I see one? You're heading up a team of 6 operatives, and they're all over the bar. There's the Cameloid, a green-blooded shapeshifter, trying to muster sexy time with a Deltan, a walking honey trap. 31's obviously using as a distraction, except Cameloids are the only species in the galaxy immune to Deltan's sexy time charm. Then there's the guy with all the high-end mech, standing at the back, looking like he has thoughts.
Mech life, it ain't just about the brute force.
I'm gonna say heavy on artillery, low on IQ.
I'm so sorry.
And we can't forget the Vulcan laughing way too hard at the stage banter. And since Vulcans never laugh, he's either an idiot too or lost his mind during Ponfar and went insane.
Oh, come on, that's funny.
And the very serious human you stuck him with,
Reel it in anytime.
she's got a stick so far up her backside, it's coming out her mouth.
Just reel it in.
That would be Lieutenant Garrett.
Stop it. Where fun goes to die. It took you long enough to find me.
We knew that having you here on the Baram would be valuable to us one day.
Oh, I'm not feeling motivated to be valuable to anyone but myself.
Thank God I didn't have to talk about all that. So yeah, she catches on that it's all Section 31 hanging around.
And it's a whole thing of like they want her back.
Mm-hmm.
They need her help, or they just want to use her.
Well, they want her help because there's a package that's going to be delivered, like exchanged on her station. So they want her help specifically to get it. But then they also were like, but we could do it without your help. And they had to show the exact plan that they had before they just asked her. Originally, they were going to like try to seduce her and then knock her out. And then they'd have a shapeshifter pretend to be her. And we had to see all of this.
Yeah. And also through this too is also another introduction to all the characters and what and who they are.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you doing this? We just had her explain everybody, but they're just going to do it again. And it felt very redundant.
Yeah, and very forced. But yeah, they're basically like, we want your help. Come back to Section 31. You know, I know you want back in the action or whatever. And she's like, great, but your plan is poopy. We're going to use my plan instead.
Yeah. So the whole thing too is like, it's this guy. I only wrote down his name in my notes because they say it like 5,000 times for some reason compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like you will know this guy's name in short work. It is Dada No.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just a dude with miscellaneous stuff all over his face and head. Like he even has like a weird little computer screen on the side of his head.
He looked very Star Trek.
I don't think so, man.
Really?
I think a lot of the stuff in this does not look very Star Trek.
I thought that guy at least looked Star Trek. He looked like a late 90s sort of guy that would just pop up. Like you could totally see that guy popping around the Delta Quadrant doing something shady.
I mean, yeah, maybe in some of the, well, I guess that's not even really newer stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still thought it was like a little much.
I mean, he doesn't look good. You know, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. You're saying he looks like...
He looks Star Trek.
We were talking about a series where sometimes they're like, yeah, these people don't even have bumps on their faces. They just look human.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we have no budget for any of this and who cares?
Yeah. Original series. It looks like Earth here. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just looks like Earth.
It just looks like another set on the studio lot where we filmed Star Trek.
If you're lucky, they'll give an explanation why it looks like Earth. If you're lucky.
Sometimes those are fun episodes though, in any of the series where they're just like, yeah, because like aliens abducted these people from cowboy times and put them on another planet.
Yeah.
And they just never advanced. And like
that happens in Enterprise.
Several hundred years.
That was a great episode of Enterprise.
It was pretty good. But sometimes, yeah, they just do things like that. Or sometimes, like I always wonder too. It's going to be a bit of a tangent.
Anything but talking about this movie, so please.
Where they'll go somewhere, right? And people just be like, we're medieval, just like humans would be.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to eat with forks. Uh-huh. I mean, does every species just develop a fork? Is that no different than, say, a wheel as far as technological advancements? I mean, we have societies on Earth that would just go, well, we'll just eat with our fingers and that's fine. We don't need forks all the time.
I would say spoons would be more common.
A spork.
No, sporks are abominations.
Then you've never been to the metal spork company where we make metal sporks?
I don't want a fork that's bad and a spoon that doesn't work.
But they're metal sporks. I have a basket of them right here. I work for the metal spork company. I'm sorry.
Metal
That's a
sport guy.
That's a dumb thing I did a long time ago when I was younger. We had a lot of discussions about metal sporks. Why weren't there metal sporks? And a friend of mine went in his like manufacturing class and made a couple metal sporks.
Better than a plastic spork, that's for sure. Yeah. Well, back to Section 31.
I don't wanna, but okay.
Well, they try to capture the package that Lord No is delivering.
And they think that it's a virus, perhaps.
Yeah.
Some type of deadly virus, and it comes like, ooh, he's got the secret case.
Mm-hmm.
So it very well could be vials of a deadly virus in there.
Yeah, yeah. And Philippa's plan is to put a device on herself and a device on the package that phases whatever it's connected to. It phases it out of like
either like a dimensional or molecular sync with everything else.
Yeah.
So they're not technically they can see it in her, but they're just kind of jiggly, and things will pass through them because they're technically not there.
They're intangible.
But as you pointed out,
well, except when it comes to the floor, they can walk through walls just fine. You know what? I would buy something about gravity plating in those floors. I would buy it. But either way, she sticks one of these devices on the package and on herself, so that way she can pick up the package because they're technically existing in the same kind of state, so she can interact with it. But then somebody shows up also wearing one of those devices. What a funny coincidence.
And it's set to the same phase variance.
Mm-hmm. Crazy coincidence.
Yeah, you gotta imagine like the calculations involved with knowing what that exact phase variance would be.
Yeah.
So folks at home, dongles, just imagine a random number generator, right? That's what she's put into this so that she can just randomly be doing what she's doing, and somebody else has just got the same number.
Yeah. Not to mention, oh, well, I suppose, but there was a mole on the team.
Yeah, well, they don't really figure any of that stuff out until later, but
I'm
still,
just saying,
it just seems
that is kind of an explanation for the bad guy coming in.
All right,
knowing what the plan is.
Let me check my notes here. Okay, I'll give it a pass.
Yeah, it gets a pass. But I got my eyes on you, writers. I got my eyes on you. But a big fight ensues. It would be a cool fight if it wasn't shot so poorly with crazy shaky cam, quick cuts, dumb digital zooms all over the place. Because they're like jumping through like walls and stuff. They're turning the guy would try to swing on Philippa and then she would turn off the device. So then he would phase through her. And it was just a fun idea.
Yeah, dodging around people in the club, which also, by the way, it's an entire space station and you only see the club.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're into Star Trek, this is just all happening at Quarks on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like you never get to see anything else.
Well, you were going to spend a couple of episodes on the station at least, so maybe they would have shown more, but it got all just jammed into an hour-and-a-half long movie, so they only showed the important parts.
Oh, this is all important. Okay.
Yeah, like there's this scene where she's talking to Section 31 guy, and they move locations to a different part of the club to continue the conversation that they were already having. It's all over the place.
Also, before this fight even begins, I attempted to watch this once before, and I did not make it to this fight. I turned it off. Now, I watch a lot of really bad things. So anytime I turn something off because I don't want to watch it anymore, that bar is set so astronomically high.
Mm-hmm.
Then my son made me suffer.
Yeah. So as they're having this big fight, oh, there's the I forget the name of her species, the seductive alien lady.
Yeah, she just gets disintegrated.
She just gets disintegrated, yeah.
Which, hey, that was fun at least. I love a good disintegration in Star Trek.
But she didn't like scream in pain. She just looked kind of angry. She looked mad, like you just like knocked a sandwich out of her hand. She's more like, grr, you got me.
Oh, I'm so mad I'm being disintegrated right now.
Yeah.
If I wasn't being disintegrated, I'd give you what for?
It's always in Star Trek, the gun will just disintegrate them. Even if they're like, this weapon was made to be extremely painful. It was banned all across the galaxy because of how dangerous and painful it is. And then they shoot somebody with it and they just disintegrate in like 3 seconds. It looks the same as every other time. Man, you want to see some people disintegrate? Watch seasons 1 and 2 of Discovery, especially season 1. You see so many people disintegrate and disintegrate slowly. You start to get bored of it.
The disintegrations in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
That made it look so just kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's even like an echo of the scream happening.
Yeah.
But how does it know? Anytime I've seen disintegration happen in anything, especially like cartoons,
Yeah.
how does it know? How does the beam know? To like just, I'm only going to disintegrate this living entity and whatever clothing they're wearing.
Well, you see, when they disintegrate somebody, they actually just stop rolling the camera and then they take the actor out and then they resume rolling. So that's how it knows.
I'm learning a lot about movie magic right now. So
I think that maybe it goes off of moisture. That could be low-key kind of probable because they're, you know, organics are pretty high in moisture level.
whatever organic material it hits and any type of ancillary matter that is in contact with it.
Well, maybe it's just
besides an entire ship or rocks or
maybe it when you set it to like disintegrate to kill and it hits like biomatter, like it knows you're aiming at a person, it destroys the biomatter and in the process the clothes are destroyed because they're so close in contact.
Works for me. Carry on.
Like maybe if you disintegrated some guy, the rubber soles of his boots might still be on the ground a little bit, you know.
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty awesome. Like melted onto the pavement.
Yeah.
Make that happen. Make it so. But yeah, okay. Anyway, oh god, back to this dumb movie.
Oh yeah. So then the MacGuffin gets exposed and it's just like what, a big giant 20-sided die or something?
Pretty much. It's like some golden device. And
Yeah.
Philippa is like, oh no, I know that thing. I recognize it. And
Doesn't
then,
say what it is.
yeah.
Doesn't say what it does. Just, oh no, it's the thing.
Uh-huh.
This is like the most MacGuffin-y MacGuffin.
Oh, for sure. Yes. So Section 31 people basically capture Philippa and question her.
Yeah. And then we got to get a flashback.
Right. Which, yeah, I mean, she had this device made when she was the emperor of the Terran Empire. And I'll tell you right now, all this talking they do about this device, you're never going to hear about what it does.
No. And it doesn't matter when it comes up. The most you know about it is that if it goes off, it could destroy an entire quadrant of space.
Quintillions will die. That's what they say.
That's a lot. That's
a quarter, pretty much.
basically, yes. A quarter of a galaxy.
How?
What is it? How does it do it? Why does it do it? Nobody knows. They don't worry about it.
God particle? Remember the God particle episode of Voyager? Maybe it's that.
Yeah, so flashback is with the guy that she was in the Hunger Games with, who's now her slave.
Yes. And she like melted half of his face.
Oh yeah,
too, when she became the Emperor.
Oh yeah. Because oh my god.
According to the rules.
Because for whatever reason her dad was just forging a sword. Back in the day. So she melted half a dude's face.
Because the rules are that the loser, I guess, to this challenge becomes the servant to the Emperor for the rest of their lives. So fine.
Oh.
But yeah, all that flashback really does is show that guy and show the device.
Yeah, and then like, oh no, you made the thing? Like, this is the thing? I don't want the thing. Sorry, I made you make the thing. And then he's like, haha, guess what? It's pretty ironic today. And she's like, why is that? He's like, he ate the same poison that she gave to her family. And then she says, quote, I forbid you to die. He's actively dying.
And it's pretty poor acting.
She is phoning it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're like, oh man, Michelle Yeoh in this Star Trek movie, it's got to be pretty cool. She just won an Oscar. She is cashing that check.
She also, for no reason, to that guy right before he died, was like, if I asked you back when we were like doing the Hunger Games thing, if I was like, we should leave all this and like run away together and like be together, would you have said yes? And he was like, yes. Okay, bye.
Keep in mind, this is like 30 years later.
Yeah, for real.
So, like, hey, I was just thinking about it. And you've been my slave for 30 years. And I've just been kicking you around, doing all sorts of space atrocities.
Yeah.
What if we were just like, decided to be cool? Are you cool about it?
He's like, you bring that up now?
Meanwhile, back at River, they're doing Section 31 things. Augment guy. I feel like this is probably some of the most Star Trek it gets. It's just mentioning that the Beardo guy from Section 31, the main guy on the team, that he's an augment.
Mm-hmm.
So an augment is that in Star Trek in the 1990s, there was a eugenics war where people were doing eugenics, which, as we all know, not good. Not a good idea.
And they're doing like direct genetic manipulation, trying to breed superhumans.
Which they did accomplish.
They sure did, yes.
Yeah, so he's from that time period, but was frozen for a while, and he was born human, but then augmented, and then did a bunch of bad things. So that's why he's in Section 31, because he was a bad guy, but now he wants to do good things.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's kind of, I guess the lesson we're supposed to take from this is that sometimes bad people do good. You know what? Okay, so they're doing a Suicide Squad. That's all they're doing.
Yes. Yes, but you don't really get backstories for anybody else.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Yeah, if this was an entire show, we would have had to.
I mean, maybe it would have been better, but
I think it would have just been longer.
It would have just been dragged out.
Yeah.
10 episodes.
Oh, God.
Instead of an hour 35, you're looking at, what, close to 9 hours of this?
No thanks. No thank you. Thank the heavens for everything, everywhere, all at once. Great movie. Saved us.
But it's called the Godson device. We do learn that.
Yeah, and they have to have an MCU comedy moment over it. Is it God send or God's end?
And that comes from the, God, do they call him a mecha? They call him a mecha, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't make sense, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe in this, he's just a guy in an exosuit, which basically looks like hot garbage.
It does.
It's one of, there's some good looking sets in this.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some good effects in this.
Some.
There's a couple of okay makeups. And this guy's suit is trash. It looks like trash.
It looks like you did a really good job on your cosplay. Not anything that should be put on screen.
No, it is. It makes no sense. It's so convoluted and just
messy.
It is like Greeblies to the end of Greebly.
But also all black, so none of the detail makes any sense. It just is a mishmash.
Also, keep in mind, every time this guy moves whatsoever, he's making noise.
Robot noise.
I mean, it's fine if you're RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
If you're RoboCop, make all the noise you want when you're moving around. It's cool.
Yeah.
This is just annoying.
Yeah. RoboCop had swagger, though. This guy has no swagger.
RoboCop was cohesive.
Yeah.
In design.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. This is just, if there were parts on him that didn't even look like they fit right. Whereas this, like, what is that? Is that like a knee pad on his chest? What is happening here?
Mm-hmm.
There was a light up spinny thing, which, that was the creme de la creme of making that outfit of like, but we got a light up spinny thing in his chest. Look at it. He's a robot man.
We just got one of them props from Spirit Halloween and we just ripped out the little glowy bit from it and just plugged it right in.
Then I went to the hardware store and I bought me some tubes.
Lots of tubes, yeah.
How about we just put on a couple of we bend some foam here and then we glue on some more tubes. But we're gonna give him one leg that's white.
The rest, we're just gonna spray paint black. Matte black. Nothing will show. Mm-mm.
No, it sounds pretty good to me. I don't know why we made those guys British.
Yeah.
Probably for the dull simplicity of just what the hell.
Yeah, silly. So they have like this whole conversation like on the ground. And they're like, okay, well, we got to go up to the spaceship now to have a conversation with Data No, because we think that he is from the Terran Empire,
because
from the Mirror Universe.
Yeah. So travel to and from the Mirror Universe, at least in this, they make it seem like there's this fluke thing that happens every once in a while.
2 ion storms hit each other and it makes a portal.
Makes a portal somewhere in space, and you can easily travel between universes.
Mm-hmm.
Which, fine.
Sure.
That's fine. And in the original series, when they go to the Terran Empire, it's a weird thing that happens. It's a weird transporter accident.
Mm.
And also a key note, bringing up the original series in the Terran Empire, if somebody has a goatee and they're from an evil universe or an evil version of themselves, that's where that comes from.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that trope comes from. Spock had the goatee.
Looks pretty rad with it too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. So in other series like Deep Space Nine, they go to it quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a couple episodes.
But it's not as extreme because I guess they were just kind of bebopping over to like less of a interesting area, I guess. Wouldn't you say maybe?
I guess, yeah.
But they just kind of go over there whenever they want. So they just kind of go visit a couple times, which is weird.
Yeah, they don't really treat it as serious as I think they probably should.
Yeah. We're like, so a whole nother universe where we go there and there's just different versions of us, and so in general they're evil.
I want to check that out.
Son, come along with me.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to go see your evil version of your mom. Your dead mom. We have to go see her, but she's evil.
Because I'm kind of in love with her.
Yeah.
She comes over sometimes to visit me.
Yeah. And then they talk to Mirror Universe O'Brien. He's like, oh, wow. Sounds kind of nice. Huh. I'm pretty respected over there, huh? That's pretty cool. Like, he's just kind of chill. Yeah. Deep Space Nine is a little weird with it.
It's a mixed bag. I'll say that. That's my experience with it. And for context, I've only been starting to watch that show now,
Mhm.
and I have like 2 seasons left, where Brennan here has watched everything except the 2 seasons of Prodigy.
Yeah.
And you never seen any of the animated series either for Star Trek, which that's canon.
No, it isn't. The
Is
canonicity
it?
of that
No?
show is well within dispute.
Okay. Well, hey, it had the original actors doing voices on it. How
It
about
did.
that?
It did. I also had the first holodeck too, which is kind of crazy.
All right. So yeah, that dude is from the Terran Empire.
Which they could have just tested his quantum resonance, because that's different for every universe, and this brought up a good couple times. But they just questioned him enough to get him to admit it.
I love that you brought that up. That was super amazingly nerdy, and
Yeah, well,
that's really cool.
Thanks.
So then we find out the plan is that he says that the Terrans have used up all the resources, which seems pretty unbelievable considering there's an entire galaxy.
And they conquer quite a big part of it.
Seems unlikely that they would use all the resources because space is vast.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. So their plan is to just come over here and take our resources.
Conquer the prime universe.
But in order to do that, they're just going to blow up a quarter of it.
It would be nice to know how this device works. Maybe there was like, it just spews out like radiation and kills all biomatter.
It makes everybody poop themselves to death.
Yeah. Anything. Literally anything would be nice. But as they're having this conversation, talking to this dude, their ship explodes. Whoa! And it's really confusing because there's a very brief line where dude says, emergency transport. So they get teleported out of the ship, which we don't see. We see the ship explode, and then they're on the ground in the middle of like where everything's exploding, and Data is alive somehow, but he's just on fire.
Flaming Dude, I'll give him that. They actually set a guy on fire for it, so that's probably the highlight of the movie for me.
I guess stop, drop, and roll isn't common procedure.
Oh, I'm sure it's not in the Terran Empire.
Oh, yeah.
That would be sharing stuff, information. That's too woke.
Well, also...
Oh no.
You know, just in case you want to light your commanding officer on fire, you don't want him to know how to put himself out. But yeah, after their ship explodes, they have another conversation in a big circle on the ground.
Oh, by the way, they're also on the planet of farts.
Yeah, just farts gas.
This is just like a planet. Like if you ever like used a lighter to light one of your farts, that's all this planet is. It's not big, huge flaming explosions. It's just like...
It's like in The Princess Bride. You go into the forest.
Yeah.
It just farts out flames randomly. It's like exactly like that.
That's exactly what it is.
Wish they got attacked by a giant rat.
Would have made it way more interesting.
It really would have, yeah.
Could we get any type of interesting gleep clop in this? That'd be fun. Just a critter of some sort. I don't know. Some other life form on this planet, perhaps.
So anyway, their ship explodes. So they're like, okay, there's definitely like a traitor. There's a mole in the group somewhere. And somebody sabotaged some transmitter array because they need the array for something.
But we'll never get off the planet because our ship exploded.
But there's a garbage ship that's crashed nearby. We have to go start up the old garbage ship.
It's just casually resting on a waterfall.
Yeah.
The
precipice.
Yes. Precipice?
Precipice.
Precipice? Precipice.
You don't really precipice, you push a piss.
Interesting.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. This movie has melted my brain.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple drinks. So because the melting of the brain is like, let's make this less painful. So sorry, dongles.
Well, they tried to find the cyborg guy because they pretty much figure out that he's causing a muck. And so they find him in the woods and he's dead. So they're like, okay, we've got to like recover the recording that he had because he's a big old cyborg guy. He's got like a body cam on him. But then Philippa finds a hair on him, and the hair could only have come from the Starfleet lady in the group. So they got the Starfleet lady now, and she's all held hostage, and they're like scanning her, and then they find that there's blood under her nail, and they match the blood to the cyborg guy. So now they're pretty convinced that she did it.
Also, all their devices that they're doing, like basically they're tricorders.
They call them tricorders. So yes.
Yeah, they just look like cell phones with the flashlight on.
Yeah, literally looks like a phone with a flashlight on it.
There's just a picture on it
Uh-huh.
of like whatever screen they're supposed to be on.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Kids at home, you could make your own show like this. Use these tips.
And you know what? The writing will probably be better too.
Probably
will.
Yes.
So they're accusing the Starfleet lady, but then they remember that they have a body cam that has like recorded footage of whoever committed the murder. So they're like, okay, well, maybe we should look at that too.
Wow, what an idea.
Yeah. They check the recording, and the cyborg guy killed himself. Big twist.
He drilled himself in his cyborg eye.
Yeah.
With a drill that came out of his wrist that doesn't go further than his hand.
Correct.
Just keep that in mind.
So Philippa deduces pretty quick that it was, what's his name? The little tiny guy?
Fuzz. Let's discuss Fuzz, because I'm surprised we haven't yet.
Yeah. So Fuzz is a really little tiny guy. Very little tiny, like size of a flea.
Maybe
smaller.
It's not really explicitly said. There's no real sense of
I'm
scale.
gonna say like the size of a flea.
Okay. That exists inside a little capsule, like a little
spaceship.
Yeah.
It's got his own little ship he can zoom around in.
Lots of levers. Hey, do you guys remember Men in Black?
Yeah.
It was a very Men in Black scenario. Only like they're like, let's make it weirder.
And he's operating a robot. He's inside of a robot that looks like a Vulcan.
And this little flea space creature alien guy is Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Says Irish slang even.
Yes. The universal translator. Just doing its thing, I guess.
Is it though?
Do you think he learned English?
Is it though? No, I think this movie's just bad.
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to.
Oh, for sure. For sure, that's what it is.
And honestly, like, I dislike this character immensely.
Me too.
Just could not stand this character. Every time the mouth opens up, gonna say something that makes you want to punch him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the whole being in a Vulcan robot thingy.
Why?
Why is it a Vulcan, too? That only served one purpose, so that in the beginning, Philippa could figure out that he didn't belong because he was like laughing and stuff, and Vulcans don't laugh. Then why be a Vulcan robot?
There was some explanation to it that was just, again, it was just said.
Oh, like a throwaway line.
Throwaway line.
Of course.
You know, I don't know. It was some dumb, like, that's all I could get, or it's all that was compatible. Something stupid.
Yeah. So that's Fuzz. But they figure out that Fuzz is the bad guy, that he's working with the Terran dude, and he uses a little tiny ship, and he flew inside of the cyborg dude, and infected his thingy or whatever. And he can put the Vulcan robot on autopilot too, but it acts like a Vulcan.
Well, yeah. So when he puts it in autopilot, it becomes more autonomous, like an automaton.
Yeah.
Unless it's later on, and he works it by remote, then it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still gonna make facial gestures.
Mm. Oh, this is where we get the video game scene. This is where we get the video game level.
Oh, with the effects that look like they're from the 90s in a bad
Yes.
90s movie.
Yes. Because evil Irish little flea guy in his dumb Vulcan robot body. He's like, tee, oh, you got me. I'm gonna go and steal your Lucky Charms, and hops on this little like lift thingy, like this little hover pad
That goes in a tube.
that goes into a big tunnel, an endless tunnel. When he gets on and leaves, the platform is immediately replaced by another one, too. Like a total, like, it looks like it's from a video game. It's ridiculous. So our protagonists hop on a little platform and they're zipping around the tunnels. It looks like hot garbage.
It's so bad.
The background's just like whipping past. They didn't even bother to like match the contrast on the CGI to the characters. Like if you look at like the black values on the characters, their shadows reach black. Like they reach nothing, which is good. It looks good on film. The CGI did not. It didn't reach that depth. It's a pretty common mistake when it comes to visual effects.
Yeah,
it's not
usually-
matching that contrast.
Usually it's the opposite,
Yeah.
where the people tend to not be saturated enough or dark enough.
Mm-hmm.
So they look washed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was the opposite. It was really bad. It looked unfinished. And mind you, the whole time too, shaky cam,
Oh,
digital zooms, pretty poor choreography.
you don't really see anybody below the knee
Mm-hmm.
at any given point in
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
It's all like weird mid shots of their bodies.
The fight kind of wraps up with Philippa and Fuzz. God, I hate Fuzz so much. And they're on like a platform together that shoots into the sky out of like a little hole in the ceiling.
Because they reached the end of the tube.
Yeah. Oh my god. So then they're like hundreds of feet up in the sky having their little brawl.
Because that's what it would do, right? Doesn't that make sense that that platform would just launch up 400 feet into the air?
Sure.
To collect ground farts from the ground fart mine.
Look, they had to put in a really bad green screen background for this part. It's like necessary. It was actually one of the only things all the writers agreed on. Fuzz also mentions like something about her mans from the mirror universe. Like he alludes that he knows about the day that he even died too, like how he poisoned himself with the same poison that she used on her family. So she's all like, "What? How do you know that?" And he's like, "Oh, so long." And then he just gets transported out of there.
Yeah, he straight up tells her that. He's like, "Oh yeah, well you thought he poisoned himself, but turns out he was building up immunity over time by taking small doses and gradually increasing the dose until he could survive the poison." I was like, "What? And you still go through all that?" Like he was like puking and stuff.
Yeah.
And like
He couldn't fake that some way else.
he could have just faked it, and then she would have been like, "Oh no, he did the thing." She wouldn't be looking into that. Like seriously, it's a whole lot. Somebody was just like, it's smart writing. This,
Which is also a thing that happens in The Princess Bride.
it's
Weird.
oh, maybe they're like, what if the princess was actually a Hitler and
Space Hitler, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's all starting to make sense. But no cliffs of insanity though.
True. No
Man.
six-fingered man.
Man, I wish we had watched that movie instead.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rob Reiner.
R.I.P. Rob Reiner. So now that Fuzz is gone, and the mole is gone, they can concentrate on fixing that garbage heap.
Yeah, because they were missing like one part, and then the Beardo guy from Section 31 was like, "Hey, turns out I hid it over here the entire time."
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to make sure that we could figure out who the bad guy was.
Uh-huh. Whatever. Get on your garbage scowl.
I do like the set of this garbage scow though.
Yeah.
It's all dusty and actually looks kind of cool.
I agree. It's pretty. I like the explanation of it too, that it like has this barrier around it and it just attracts garbage and collects it. Makes sense.
So just dump it off in a nebula where it'll just, the radiation will break it down. Which, all right, waste management, that's fine. It's also very Ratchet and Clank looking.
Yeah.
I brought that up when we were watching it. If anybody's ever played Ratchet and Clank games, just imagine like some type of beam, or you have some type of force field that'll just draw stuff to you that you might need. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. But they get their little garbage scowl working, and they track down where they're going to be somehow. Don't worry about it.
At this point, I don't even care.
Yeah. Because yeah, they're going, the bad guy who, surprise, turns out to be, you know, the boyfriend, the ex from all those years ago.
Burn faced, double crossed guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Who's on a big massive ship all by himself.
All by himself.
There's no crew on this thing.
There's not even a control panel. He just has a chair. He just has a chair. Who flies it?
How does it, like any starship of that size generally has a crew.
You need at least like 4 people to be flying it.
Plus, it would also make more sense if he had a crew on here. Like, I'm going to bring some of my Terran buddies with me because I need security on this thing. What if somebody gets on my ship? I need somebody to, like, I don't know.
Well,
attack invaders.
Well, that was episode 9. But episode 9 got pretty much scrapped.
Oh, yeah.
So our not so good guys show up, their little garbage dump, and they somehow manage to lower the shields on the Terran vessel. They eat a proton torpedo, which kudos to the shields of that garbage scowl. Also, this garbage ship has a transporter on it, which, sure.
I mean, maybe.
It's convenient.
Yeah, it is convenient. Whatever. I assume most ships have them. There's not a whole lot in Star Trek that don't.
But in Enterprise. Whatever. Okay. Anyway. They, Philippa and Beardo Section 31 guy beam over to the Terran ship where they can have their not so climactic brawl, boring fight, action movie fight.
The set has a lot of shiny floors.
Yeah.
A lot of fire.
Lots of fire.
And most importantly, rocks.
Yes.
Exploding rocks.
Exploding rocks. Panel explodes, rocks fly out. Yeah.
It's a shout out to Junk Ball. Check out Junk Ball Transmissions on YouTube.
Pretty great channel, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to learn more about Star Trek ships, and you won't find an explanation why they're filled with rocks, but every ship is filled with rocks.
Buzz also leaves his Vulcan robot and toots around in his little ship. And he gets into some smaller shuttle to go chase down the garbage scowl. So that's the B plot of episodes 9 and 10.
Sure.
A plot is the fight with Philippa. And it's funny too, because she's fighting Mr. Ex-Boyfriend, and she's like trying to like hug him. Like she'll just like hug him in the middle of the fight to like try to get him to back off.
They're like, oh, can we just love each other? And he's like, yeah, I think maybe we can. And she'd be like, ah, F you.
Well, it was him that was like, It was him that was like, no, I can't give in to those feelings. Duh, I'm angry still.
It sounds like every anime I've ever watched.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a pretty silly, dumb fight. And oh my god, dude goes to the doomsday device, the godsend thingy, and just fumbles it over onto the ground. And then it like bleep bleep, activating godsend device.
So you're telling me that something that's like smaller than a soccer ball,
Yeah,
just if you just knock it on the floor,
it'll
it
just
could
arm.
it could just destroy an entire quadrant of a galaxy.
Yeah.
Great design. Love it.
Oh, and by the way, the only person that can turn it off,
Oh, yeah.
or the only person, it's like coded. What did Philippa say? The only person who can beat it is her. But that's not even true with what we see.
Sure, you could just knock it on the floor and it just starts up.
Yeah.
Like, she would have to touch it, right? Wasn't that the whole point?
Yeah, something like that. But
oh wait, but they just took it anyway. I don't know, man. What?
None of it makes any sense. On the Scowl or B-Blot, Starfleet lady goes to the garbage in the garbage collector and finds a kid's toy that's banned in the Federation because of the power source it has. So then she uses some acid on it or something and does a cheesy, oh, I love science. And the power of science.
Science kicks ass. She's gonna say ass because this is edgy. This is edgy, Brennan.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they had a PG-13 rating for this, which I'm surprised they gave it like a rating since it just went to direct to streaming.
Yeah.
Which, man, I've seen some things on direct to streaming, let me tell you. And I've heard some things too. But they could have dropped an F-bomb. Where's the F-bomb then?
They should have.
That cheesy space doll.
Yeah,
Should've just dropped one.
So she dumps the acid on it, and then they dump the garbage out, and they blow up the little shuttle. Great, B plot's over. A plot, Beardo 31 guy beats the Fuzz Vulcan android, and Philippa is like gonna get stabbed. It's one of those like she's like holding the sword inches away from her face, and it starts to stab her face, but then she like kicks dude away, and the sword swings up. It hits him in the neck.
Oh.
Oops. Even though he has like a thick collared neck on his like uniform. Anyway, so he's like bleeding out or whatever, and then they get their emotional moment.
Yeah, I guess maybe I could have loved you, I guess. That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Like 2 seconds ago, he was just like, I'm gonna murder you. And then he takes one fatal blow and is like, wow, you're right.
This is a lesson in toxic relationships.
Yeah.
You got to get away from that one person. It just always is triggering you into like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, maybe this time, maybe they did change. Maybe this time it will work.
That dude they both should have just left each other alone. But yeah, no one had a dermal regenerator or anything to stop a bleeding in, the super far advanced future.
Because all they had on it was a chair.
Yeah.
Brought up.
Yeah, it was just a chair.
Some slick floors and some rocks.
No med kit on the bridge. So the device is activated.
Oh, the Fuzz guy gets killed by the doll, allegedly.
Apparently. Yeah. They allude at the end that he's still alive.
Yeah, because like he's not in the robot. He goes into space and he's going over to the scow to do whatever, hide out there or whatever. I don't know, maybe he figures his numbers up. He just wants to survive. But as on his way there, he runs into the doll, which the doll is saying like, I think we're all going to die.
Yeah, that was the ending of the B plot.
And then he's like,
doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did the robot say, we're all going to die? Who programmed that?
I don't know. Universal translator.
Yeah. But the device is going to go off. Philippa pilots the ship into the wormhole, and she's content with dying.
Even Beardo guy's like, yeah, you know what? I did some pretty nasty things myself. And maybe I should just die too. What a noble ending for a couple horrible people.
But unfortunately, they're beamed out of the ship before it enters the portal and explodes. Does it really enter the portal? You don't see it go through the portal, and the explosion still rocks the garbage scowl, so it almost appears as though it went off in their universe.
If this thing can trigger the destruction of a quarter of a galaxy and then detonated that close to them, portal or not, they should all just be dead, right? Or did whatever it's supposed to do, makes them poop themselves to death or whatever.
Right.
It should happen, right? That ship was maybe halfway through or just past.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not good.
Not good.
It's just not good. It's not done well.
But then the portal closes. The portal closes up. No more portal to the mirror universe.
It collapses.
Yeah. And then we get our obligatory, oh, well, we're all back at the bar after.
Oh, by the way, it's 3 of your Earth weeks later.
Which is a strange way to put it since it's framed as a message from Starfleet.
Weird. I guess they're talking to the audience. So is that a transmission from the future?
Fourth wall break?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I really did. That really just doesn't make any sense.
No. Anyway.
Yeah, so everyone's like all hunky-dory now. They're all laughing. And then another Vulcan robot shows up with a southern accent this time and is like, I gotta go catch Fuzz. He's out there still. I know he survived.
Hey, it's me. Fuzz was my husband, and I want to get him.
Yeah.
I think that even sometimes explosions, small things can survive.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Really glad that did not get a sequel. Okay, well, that's it.
Oh, don't forget the extremely busy space station with probably hundreds of ships in its vicinity all goes to warp at the end. So that was the premise, is that they're just gonna warp around in a space station and go do Section 31 things.
I don't buy that space station can go to warp either.
Well, it was on screen, so therefore it did.
I know, which is annoying. It doesn't even have warp coils. Like, it has no discernible warp anything on it. And yeah, them all going to warp at the same time. I guess they all were like, hey, well, gotta make sure none of us go slow or anything so we don't like hit each other going in warp.
Oh my God. We've skipped a very important part of all of this ending.
Yeah.
Section 31, Control contacts them.
Oh my God, yes.
And we get a hologram.
Oh my God.
Of purple Jamie Lee Curtis with some Legos stuck to her face.
Mm-hmm.
She's Control. She looks like she's from a weird cutscene from like StarCraft. Where they used real life people. That's exactly what it looks like. Just the complete, well, I guess we're just going to make her digitally purple.
And it was such a waste of Jamie Lee Curtis, too.
Probably not for her. She'd probably got a good bang and probably bought her a new bathroom.
True. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame her.
She needs a new bathroom after all that yogurt she's eating that makes her poop.
Yeah, that was so random. Out of nowhere. Literally out of I was not expecting that at all. Why Jamie Lee Curtis? Why that be the role for her?
Jamie Lee Curtis, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Write on into the podcast, corruptedyouthpod@gmail.com. Let us know why in the hell you took this role. Are you safe? Does somebody have one of your children? Why did this happen? How's your toilet?
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Which do you think is worse, this movie or The Rise of Skywalker?
I'm going to say this movie. Although I feel Rise of Skywalker did more damage.
Yes.
The impact is greater.
Yes.
But this movie is worse.
Yes.
On a multitude of levels. I mean, at least Rise of Skywalker had decent effects.
Mhm.
I mean, there's no Babu Frick in this.
That is very true. All the characters are not likable.
Yeah, it's just a very unlikable cast of characters. You completely nailed that. Wow. Yeah.
Worse than The Rise of Skywalker.
Which, if you go back and listen to our episode where we ranked all the Star Wars movies, where I ranked that movie, it's low. Not, I mean, it's my opinion of it now is lower than I ranked it then because I was still riding the high of like, well, it could have been worse.
I have it ranked dead last in my Star Wars movie list. I have Section 31 ranked dead last for Star Trek movies.
Oh, I owe Star Trek Insurrection an apology after watching this all the way through.
Yeah. And The Final Frontier. Or Final Voyage? No, Final Frontier? Yeah, that's one. What does God need with a starship?
Yeah, that one's not too hot. Nemesis isn't all that great either.
Nemesis is awful.
But at least it has some like decent effects in it, I guess. And for the time, kind of fun. I don't know.
Generations, poopy.
Generations is pretty not good.
Pretty poopy. Hey,
that felt really ham-fisted and forced.
Yeah, and
like, how can we get him the meat? I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him eat.
Picard's in the Nexus, and he's like, "Oh well, I need to get Kirk. I need to get Kirk out of here, and we need to. Oh, you said I can go back to any point in time, any point to stop this bad guy. Send me to just before he launches the missile into the sun. Just before, not when he was on my ship. He was in 10 forward. Just go back in time to then. Like, Generations makes no sense. Bad movie. Plot holes covering that thing. I think it's also very telling, too, that that's the movie where the least amount of the original cast from the original series showed up. It was just... Leonard Nimoy wasn't even in that movie.
Huh. Yeah.
Section 31 is still the worst.
Yeah, it's not good. It's on the bottom of the barrel for the Star Trek movies. That is absolutely for certain.
It's worse than seasons 1 and 2 of Discovery. I'd rather watch that.
Oh, it's the worst of any of the shows, period. I will watch Moogie-centric episodes of DS9 before I watch this ever again.
I think the only episode that might be worse is that super racist episode of The Next Generation, like season 1 or 2.
Yeah, season 1. That's an hope.
Yeah.
Listen, they're not all great. They all can't be trip getting into transgender aliens.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But anyway, yeah, we could probably go on for another 4 hours nonstop Star Trek discussion.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, we don't have that kind of time because this needs to end. And I say that because I'm editing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to edit it, you can. Oh, that's not going to happen. That's you're 10, right? You're 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're 10. I'll just be in a chair that beeps.
Can we get the pike?
Listen, dongles, I know we've said some things that probably are over a lot of your heads, but watch some Star Trek. It's fun.
Absolutely watch some Star Trek.
It's great. It's just a lot of fun to just put on. You can have it on in the background while you do some work.
Mm-hmm.
Just pay attention to the plot. Are all of them great? No.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, 26 episode long seasons. Come on.
And some of those episodes are some of the best written episodes of television I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. Holds up to this day.
Mm-hmm. Even the original series has episodes that are really well thought out, really well scripted, well directed.
Bring up good, like, just thoughts about humanity.
moral quandaries.
Oh my gosh, yes. Ethics galore.
Oh, so much. None of this action-packed doing the evil thing to do the right thing.
Yeah, I don't need to see like Puman and stuff all the time. Sure, it happens on the shows. There's plenty of action. There's enough.
Yeah.
But you know what? Some of the best ones, courtroom episodes.
Oh, I love courtroom episodes.
Give me a courtroom episode.
Yes.
Yeah, even if it's a show you don't necessarily get into, odds are the courtroom episode is a banger. Okay, so I guess we should talk about our movie ranking by saying the word movie. And if we would recommend this, I should go first because you're the host.
You go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think this is a movie. I'm completely honest. I don't think this is a movie. And I do not recommend it to anyone. I will say this. Go in at your own risk. If you honestly want to see how bad this is, it's just bad. It's not fun bad. It's bad. And if you want to see cool space visuals, just literally just about anything else.
Yeah.
Watch Star Crash. It's far better, more coherent than this even, and that movie's just incoherent.
Yeah, that is surprising. Yeah.
But yeah, how about you, Bren?
I think I'm going to have to agree. I didn't know that was an option.
Well, I just made it an
Yeah,
option.
'cause
It's
I
our
don't-
show. We
this
do
is-
what we want.
This is barely a movie. Like, it meets the requirement because of its runtime and it has a beginning, middle, and end. But it feels so much like just a season of a show put into a movie. That's exactly how it feels. Like, I can see it being 10 episodes easily. And instead of the writers doing the smart thing and reformatting it, rewriting the whole thing into a movie, I feel like they just took all the episodes and just shrunk it down. Yeah, I don't think it counts as a movie. Horrible editing. Terrible editing. You want a masterclass of how not to edit a movie? Watch this. Acting, poor. Writing is god-awful. I don't recommend it, even if you're the biggest Star Trek fan.
Yeah, if you've been on the fence and like, well, I don't know if I should watch that or not, till I hear like an honest opinion from somebody I trust. If you trust it, this is not it.
No. Yeah.
This is not it. And this came out this year of 2025 and sometime, what, summer months or something?
Yeah.
I don't remember. It just got dumped out. And again, like the first time I tried watching it, I shut it off. And I would have never finished watching it if my son didn't make me watch it for this podcast. That's the honest truth. I regret this.
Well, I remember saying to you after the movie is over, and I think this is still true, for as bad as it was, I had a big smile on my face the whole time. It was like watching War of the Worlds, that new War of the Worlds, where it was just so bad that it's almost fascinating to watch. So I guess I would recommend it if you have an hour and a half to kill and you want to watch something that is just hot, stinky garbage. Do you think this is better than War of the Worlds? Did you watch that?
No, I did not. I could not bring myself to watch it. I saw some clips and I was like, I'm good. Although I did see a trailer come up for a movie that's basically just somebody in a chair watching stuff happen on screens. I don't know.
Great new
man.
trend, huh? Sounds pretty terrible to me.
War of the Worlds with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering and didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just apparently the movies get solved by an Amazon package delivery.
Correct.
And it was on Amazon Prime, so that's all you need to know.
It is worse than this movie, than Section 31. I will say that.
I could believe it.
But it's close. What about Section 6, 7?
Oh, whoa. Wow. I guess.
That's right, Dad. I poisoned you.
Oh, no.
Now I'm going to become the Emperor.
Well, speaking of things that somehow are still alive, visit our TeePublic store. Buy yourself a t-shirt.
Consume.
Consume for us, at least.
Yeah.
Be the most uncool guy in your town, or lady,
Mm-hmm.
or person of gender fluidity. It doesn't.
It don't matter to us.
Does not matter to us. Buy whatever you like.
Give us money. I mean, buy our things.
Be ostracized by those you love. And then on top of it, hey, you know what? Give my YouTube a look-see. Check out some cinema sketches. I know I haven't really been on there a whole heck of a lot, but I've had some things that just haven't worked out for it. And I have some plans, so just stay tuned to that. Something will pop up. But something that is doing way better than that is Brennan's TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Which has exploded.
I just hit 10,000 followers.
That's cool.
Yeah. So if you're on TikTok, you can look me up, Brennan Kenobi. That's BRENNANKENOBI. Should pop up. I do a lot of Godzilla artwork, so
yeah,
if you're
check
into
it
that
out.
sort of thing. Yeah.
I love it. He does some really amazing work and keeps getting better with each and every picture.
That's right. That's how art works.
Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. I love it. So glad to see that you're doing good things with that.
Good. Yes. I love some self-promotion too.
Yeah. So check it out. Again, he has just hit 10,000 followers, which is 10,005 more than this podcast.
What is the math even?
Shh. That doesn't matter. It was a joke, son. All right. I guess with that, thanks to you, our listeners, the dongles. We appreciate you checking in, all -5 of you.
Mm-hmm.
And also our fellow podcasters. Thank you for your support. Hang in there, dongles.
Hang in there, dongles.
We did it. Oh my God.
Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth! Corrupted youth!
Tee, oh, you got me. I'm gonna go and steal your Lucky Charms and